Okay, card pile number 3, the rainbow sphere. I love this piece. Okay, so rainbow spheres. I've chosen cards for each of the astrological months for you. We're in right now, this is happening in Leo season under the Aquarian Full Moon. So that bridge has got to do with the heart and the Aquarian energies of distributing all of the good stuff that is born from the heart, and goodwill and love and passion to humanity, and bringing it back to the heart, recycling it. And the rainbow is very Aquarian, and has to do with, bringing everything in. Also how colors relate to spirit and math and frequency and see lights, everything. Okay, so we are going to start with the Leo season card. Now, these cards, you don't have to look at them like the Leo card is for Leo season, the Virgo card is for Virgo season. You can see this as an overall reading, or see how it unfolds for you over the months and come back to this and see how it goes. There's just a lot of energies shifting and changing, and I wanted to create this support for everybody. Okay, rainbow sphere. We're going to start with the Leo card, and you have Heed the Messenger. That's a very Aquarian figure. Heed the Messenger. So this could be my mystic pile. That would make sense. Heed the Messenger. The way she's looking, and there's a bird and she's got the third eye. So yeah, I would say that this is the intuitive mystic pile. You are the ones who really can see what is unfolding. You are very in touch. It's also very Piscean. So yeah, the mystic pile, the seers, the visionaries, and you are tuned in, and you can, looks like you can actually, you have probably clear audience with the bird, and the blue being that fifth chakra of the third eye, and also communicating. That is very related also to Gemini. We have Uranus now in Gemini, and Gemini, especially in the 12th house, is very, very psychic. Okay. Now we are moving on to the Virgo card. And the first card is from the Messenger Oracle, and the second card is from the Magical Hours Tarot. So this again is the Virgo card, the Two of Cups. Look at this, how positive this energy. All of these readings have been very, very positive. My dog is saying hello because I'm talking, so she thinks probably it's for her. So the Two of Cups is that mystical, uniting, being in harmony. There's like a sharing here. You can see it's like meeting with the other half. There's something here. It's interesting because it's not there's the Lover's card, which would relate to the Gemini. This is the Two of Cups, which is more Libra. There is a lion here, so the lion in Leo. But this is more of like a Libran card. This does look like a mixture of day and night forces, and so the joining of bridging different opposite energies seen by these cups. And the cups energy again for Virgo is very witchy and alchemical. I was talking in another reading, these would be, witches, and the cups would be cauldrons, and Virgo is a healer, integrator, it's holistic. So bringing all the pieces together that have been kind of found over the last previous months, when you have these epic energies coming, when you're in Gemini season with these Sirius B, and in coming in Cancer season and Orion's belt, and Gemini get these huge downloads and energetic energies, and at this time the Leo energy is showing that there's some sort of understanding of what all this means. And then what comes up next, maybe it's like a bridge between the Virgo and Leo season, that there's this time period of mingling with this grand air trine that's going to be around for a bit, which involves Libra energy, Mars in Libra. This would be a lot of communication. And I talked in another reading about the outer planets and how they're in the grand, it's actually a kite, and a kite with Saturn and Neptune in Aries. So let me see, I could come back to that. And I think those are lilies. So there's a lot of love too. So this is like the love of sharing, the love of coming together. This is so strong. Regulus, the star, fixed star Regulus is at the beginning of Virgo now, because I use the Western system, and that has the precession of the equinoxes, because we use the great year, and that means now that the fixed sign of star, the royal star, there's 4 of them, and they relate to the archangels. So this one is going to be, at the beginning of Virgo, and we have a new moon at that time. That's in 2 weeks from now, and there will be followed by an eclipse, in the Pisces eclipse, 24 degrees, and then I'm forgetting the degrees, but there is a third blue moon. No, it's not 29. I'll get back to that. I think so. That would be more like 14, 15 degrees. Yeah, followed by the second new moon in Virgo at 29 degrees. So, okay. But that's just showing how that Leo Virgo energy does unite. And now we're going to move to Libra season. Okay, here we go. We got an intense card. Your Libra season card, I use the Lover's Tarot. You got the Death card here. And I hope if you're new to tarot, this can be a little bit jarring. It's transformation. Now, the truth is that, this is very apparent with what has been happening in the world, and with this outer planets, not Pluto. Pluto's going to stay in Aquarius, but Uranus is going to go back into Taurus, and Saturn and Neptune are going to finish up in Pisces, which is the end of the zodiac, which is those are, especially 29th degree is the last degree of loss and grief. So those are the themes. Now, so this pile is the mystic pile. You're obviously, the mystic warrior. You're brave, and if you're going in between the worlds, you are able to, shepherd souls, understand the greater meanings of things and how these things transpire, and really help other people with their grief, perhaps. Maybe this is what you're able, with your deep connections, you can really explain these bigger themes that are happening in the world, and really even see it coming. Some people, they can see that there's going to be things happening. Maybe you're going to have a dream and you're going to tell people about it, and that'll help. Maybe you can save lives that way. Now we're going to finish with a Scorpio card, and this is the Surrender deck for Scorpio. Okay, surrender unhealthy relationships. So this seems to relate to this Two of Cups. So an unhealthy, maybe everything that is unhealthy is falling away, and that's what this Death card is also. So the death of old relationships that are not healthy, and really now we would say not part of your fractal, not part of your soul tribe, and let go of relationships that don't serve you. including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So this could just be that you are no longer going to be uniting with people who aren't good for you, who maybe are very difficult and aren't really able to join you with this in your high vibes here. So this deck is a lot to do with relationships, and I think communicating with people about what is happening. So you're the mystical group. Now looking at all of these groups, the first group was the artists, the second group were warriors, activists, and this third group are the mystics, channelers. So very, very cool. Really, really appreciated this, and I hope you did too. So let me know, drop how about a skull, drop a bird, a heart in the comments if you got a lot out of this, and hope to see you again, and starry blessings.